just is.
No, this is
They like each other. They're happier.
Tell me about the bands again.
Okay. This is from a suicide prevention walk in Philadelphia. Should I tell the whole story?
Sure.
I wondered, it was people feeling bad about somebody they lost. A lot of people may not quite be depressed. They just can't stand the way things are in the whole world. They go, if this is the way it is at 16 and nobody can let up, I'm not going to stand for it. And they sometimes kill themselves.
There's my hot donut.
That said, I went to the International Convention thinking that there might be some science, something figuring it out. You know what they said? Minority people tend to kill themselves less. Well, perhaps they have less family pressure, you know? And they're just happy to live and eat and be people. So, and Spanish women kill themselves even less. They said, great, this is not brilliant. They're trying to apply math to a social problem. It's life. It isn't a chemical thing as such. And the reason they do this is people feel guilty. They were negligent with their loved one. I know this is true. And if you had trouble, I would come to you, Rehan, say you don't feel right. And I'd take you the heck away like you're in a fire-burning building. We'd go out for a ride to a park, and I'd keep you out of whatever was making you nuts. I'd overwhelm you with something different until you felt better. So listen, what are we going to do? We moving? We're not going to let that happen again. Now, until you felt better. You can't medicate reality out of somebody. You got to stop doing that. So that said, I'm at the convention, this talk, all these heavyweight scientists. And this woman said, did you register? No. I'm writing a book on suicide. I even tried to kill myself. Well, that's great. You have to register. I said, you mean pay $600 for 2 hours left? Yep. Who's in charge here? I am. You are kicking me out of your suicide convention? I'm working with this guy from Penn. And Drew Evans, or whatever his name is. But she said, that's it. I said, this is great. This is in my book. A suicide person who happened to live through it gets kicked out of a suicide. That's why people go nuts. You don't bend a rule because you have a rule that you can enforce. And that's my story in that one. Come on. America, is it the world? I don't know that one. But it sure is here. It was funny. I thought this keeper was better than if I stayed for the next 2 hours. I was very disappointed at these earnest people who wanted to go to college and do their PhD in mental health, and they can't find their shoelaces. They're just...
Somebody on your thingy is asking, how did you meet Rehan?
You were a friend of somebody I happened to meet, and something like that.
Actually, you shared one of my stories.
I saw the donkey.
The donkey story.
That was a great story, and that came via Ellen Edwards, my old office manager. So the donkey, they were burying him, and they filled up the hole, and as they filled it up more and more, he stumbled and climbed and climbed and climbed and walked out. So this is the greatest proverb. Is as good as any, if the best. It was beautiful, and there it was, came from you. But I bothered to see, where did it come from?
No, you didn't. I messaged you.
No, you didn't. I went to you first.
Okay. Because it says on there, message me.
Okay.
Well, and that donkey story has been shared 1.9 million times so far.
Did you find that one and put it there?
Yes.
So you mined the world and came up with that, and you took it. Good for you.
Yeah, I didn't write it.
That's okay.
Yeah.
You seized it. You appropriated it.
Yeah, and I give credit to the person I saw it from.
That was all the stories.
Yeah, but that is the most shared picture ever from me, because it was shared 1.9 million times. That's insane. Imagine people didn't even exist. That many people existed a few hundred years ago, right?
Yeah, how about that?
Even maybe 200 years ago.
How long did it take to hit that number? A couple years?
6 months.
6 months?
Yeah.
I guess that would be called viral.
Yeah, that was really viral.
Wow.
That was the most viral thing.
Well, I got about 10 once on something I posted.
Yeah.
So you got 1,000,007.
Yeah. So, which town are you in now?
This is Collingswood, New Jersey.
Colin who?
Collingswood.
Collingswood.
Colling.
Collingwood.
Colling.
Oh, there's like Colling Avenue.
Yeah.
Is this like an old city here?
It's an old town. This is the route to Philadelphia.
Oh, okay.
And there's a parallel
Is it an
road.
old route?
Yeah.
So where, like for example, George Washington passed through
He
here.
may have gone this way to Trenton. You go up here, cross the river, and go right to Trenton.
What was the significance of Trenton before?
That was the defining battle where the whatever we're called, the Patriots, beat the British. The British weren't as vested. They sent their ships. They hired their military, Hessians, and on Christmas Eve,
like America today hires them.
yeah, right. Yeah, we're the bad. We are what we wanted to not be. That's terrible.
Yeah.
But anyway,
You'll all become our parents. They say.
I haven't.
You haven't yet.
Never. That's impossible. That's why I have never had that dynamic. But anyway,
this one guy saying, Sayyid Sajidullah is saying, invite this guy to Islam.
my Quran's at home. Wait.
Hey, careful. Drive.
Actually, I go there sometimes.
Sajid, we will be going to the mosque with him today, if we can. And hopefully, you can talk to him directly about inviting him to Islam. I don't invite people to Islam by asking them. I just be myself and let them be themselves. And I don't tell people to become Christian or Jew or Muslim or whoever. And I'm, you are more than welcome to do that. My job is to introduce people to you, so you can do that. Right? So I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the guy on the phone.
I'm welcome with that. I go to any religion as a witness, as a friend, but I don't join anything anymore.
There you go.
The whole story's the same. Love, action.
Go ahead, Del. What do you want to say to him?
And caring. Here's our flag.
Here's your flag. So what's the significance of the flag here?
They like flags. They like military things. They put tanks and things as monuments of like, look how great we are. I don't buy it.
Yeah.
But now we're going to America's worst city.
To America's worst city, Camden.
Officially.
Okay.
It's the most dangerous city in America because I'm talking to these guys at the river. So how do you know it's the worst city in America? It's pretty economical and it's pretty nice. We're looking at ships and at this fishing pier.
And because it has a bad rating, it's probably also a cheap city to be in.
It's very economical.
It's very economical.
And you know what he said? Oh, we know it's the worst city. You're teasing me. How do you know? We saw it on the news. And I was in the worst part of the worst city.
Let's go there to the worst part.
We'll go to the worst part. I'm not packing. We'll get some snacks.
Okay. I would love to go to the worst part.
It looks dicey. Want to see Walt Whitman's tomb?
The
famous poet?
Who?
Walt Whitman?
I don't know who he is.
He is. Look, there are more churches in this little city than anywhere I've ever heard of.
Oh, okay.
There must be over 100
Wow.
in a city of barely 4,000.
Would you help me give everyone a card of mine there in the churches? I would love to meet all the pastors.
I will do that.
Oh, I would appreciate it. That's a nice. Is that a church?
Yeah, it's a hospital.
A hospital?
Lady of Lourdes.
Lady of
I guess it's Catholic.
Oh.
Lady of Lourdes, Lourdes.
Oh.
That was where a miracle took place in Lourdes, France.
Oh, okay.
And
this is all the people who die from the hospital?
No, this is famous
cemetery?
Veterans Cemetery of Camden County.
Oh, okay.
And this is a suburb of Philadelphia. It's a good little city.
So we're in Camden, Philadelphia, or New Jersey?
Camden, New Jersey. The worst city in America.
The worst city in America.
I keep harping on.
Yeah, let's take a tour of the worst city in America.
Yeah. I always paraphrase it. The alleged worst city of America.
Yeah.
There's no big